Hey guys, Scott here. Welcome back with a new beer dissection video for you today. What I have from Saranac Brewing Company is the Adirondack Lager. Okay, Saranac Brewing Company, I think is synonymous with Utica Brewing Company. I'm sure upstate New York. Recently, I did purchase, depending on when you're watching this. Sorry, let me just fix this a little bit. Depending on you're watching this, I picked up a compilation pack that I do a lot of times. There was a 12 pack. I may have it pop over my face. 4 beers, 3 of each. This Adirondack Lager was in there. Pilsner was in there. A Pale Ale and a Schwartz beer in there. So definitely check it out. For the most part, nothing's been like off the charts phenomenal, but very, at least at the filming of this video, solid beers. All right, so this one doesn't tell us too much other than I'm even looking for, there's 5.5% alcohol. Let me see that little blurb here that they gave us. German style lager, caramel malt sweetness. That's basically what they're telling us here. Saranac used to brew, again, via Utica Brewing Company, beer for Costco, at least here in the Northeast, a while back. So they're, the Kirkland brand, which I always thought was pretty good, but when I got to the root of it, or, I guess it wasn't that hard to find, that it was Utica Brewing Company. So it wasn't just some schlep, brewing beer for Costco / Kirkland. All right, so let's just crack this open and let's pour this out and take a look at it. Through the years, I've really haven't any problem with Saranac. They've been kind of, good, economical craft brewery. And that's that. Let me just get rid of this and let's take a look at it. So we got a fleeting head. It's actually fleeting pretty quickly, white to maybe off-white head. It's kind of collapsing on itself pretty quickly, even though when I first poured it 30 seconds ago, there was a good inch and it just kind of went down pretty quickly. So you have a nice medium gold, pretty clear color other than condensation from the contrast between my glass and the beer temperature. Looks pretty nice, just kind of, no chill haze that I can really see in there, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a sniff of the aroma. Yeah, you get that herbal, floral, kind of grassy, earthy kind of aroma. Almost like cutting the lawn, you kind of get that earthy, grassy aromatics. I'm assuming they said, I think it was a German lager. They may be using German noble hops, either Hallertau Mittelfrüh, Spalt, Tettnang. I don't know for a fact, but they're probably using hops in that family to get this character to it. And a lager like this, you wouldn't expect, a lot going on with, grapefruit, orange, citrus, mango, tropical fruit. This is usually, they try to stick to German noble hops or similar, okay, even if it's domestic. On the malt, you kind of have, a light toast. I mean, it's somewhat substantial, and you can tell even from the color of it that they're using something, either some crystal malt, maybe low Lovibond, maybe like 20, maybe 40 at the most, but pretty low. Again, not much there, just the kind of that grassy, herbal, floral character, very similar to German lagers, okay? A little bit darker, maybe a little bit more malt backbone than a German Pilsner would be, or definitely a Munich Helles, okay, definitely darker than that. So let's take a swig. Cheers, or Prost, I should maybe say for this one. Yeah, pretty high carbonated, light to medium bodied. I get on the taste again, kind of that same medium toast, slightly nutty, and a touch of caramel probably on there. On the hops, there's a good, moderate bitterness here. Same thing. It's a little more empty on the hop flavor. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of that herbal character that I got on the aromatics, but kind of goes away pretty quickly. It's just kind of like, it's all right. You know, it just kind of gives me a, you know, that shot of that herbal floral character again. Grassy, but it kind of fleets away. The aftertaste doesn't leave me too much other than a little bit of that toast. The bitterness, like I said, is kind of moderate. But it's kind, you know, it's refreshing. You know, it's cold. Again, you kind of just, nothing really spectacular about it. Just kind of like cold patio crusher, kind of German Pilsner-like, but a little bit on the darker side of it. The body on it is a little bit more too. It's okay. It's, you know, it's basically all I can say about it. So, you know, if you're looking for, you know, today's beer dissections, this Adirondack lager from Saranac / Utica Brewing Company, you want something, you know, similar to a German Pilsner, you know, with the hop character like that. It's great. It's crisp, low alcoholic strength, patio crusher, very economical, earthy, grassy, you know, light, you know, toast character on the malt. It's good. I mean, it's enjoyable. You know, that's where I would go with the grade. I mean, the drinkability, enjoyability. Listen, I'm gonna like this beer. I'll enjoy the rest of this bottle. You know, I'm gonna give it a C+ as far as just overall enjoyability, drinkability. I mean, it's good. It's average. You know, maybe a little bit below average. Compared to a lot of other lagers out there, especially if you start hitting the big boys and the German lagers, you know, you're definitely going to do a lot better with a Warsteiner or even a Munich Helles than this particular beer. But again, I think it was maybe $20 for the 12-pack. The beers in there have been pretty good. The Schwarzbier, which is the Black Forest. There's a pale ale that's a little bit like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, but maybe just not as bold with the hop additions. Same thing with this. It's just like, it's nothing special. It's just kind of like an average crushable lager with a little bit more malt than say a German Pilsner would have or a Munich Helles. And that's that. So anyway, guys, today's beer dissection, again, Saranac Adirondack lager. It's average, you know, maybe slightly below average. I wouldn't turn it away, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it either. So anyway, till next beer dissection video or any beer video in general, guys, have a great day. Take care.